Laws of
Welcome.
indices.
There are 7 laws of indices. 7 laws of indices. We're talking about indices. 7 laws of indices. So one of them is that we have x n times x a. I can make this one to be b, I can make this one to be f, doesn't matter. It's a number. Now, this is the first law of indices, and what we have here, we have n plus a, the first law. The first law of indices. Now, the second law of indices, second law, we have x raised to power n divided by x raised to power a equals to x raised to power n minus a. Remember that I can use a, b, I can use k, m, I can use z, z, f, it doesn't matter, as long as we have this rule stands, that every time you have n raised to power n or n raised to power a, as the case may be, you are going to have this plus when it's multiplication. When it's division, it is negative. When it's division, it's negative. When it is multiplication, is positive. The third law, it can be reversed just anyhow. As these are the laws. I can decide to have n raised to power a raised to power 0. Beg your pardon. S raised to power 0. S raised to power 0 is always 1. S raised to power 0 is always 1. If I also have another law, maybe the fourth law, I can have x raised to power minus 1 over n, and this is a reciprocal. I can have it as 1 divided by x raised to power 1 over n. Of course, I do know that I can take this one as my fifth law. I can take this one as my fifth law as x raised to power 1 over n. I will have it to be equals to n the root of x. N root of x. I can also have the sixth law to be, I also have the sixth law to be x raised to power n all over a to be equals to a x raised to power n, or I can have it to be a x n. Okay, so depending on, don't worry if I have n here, I can reverse it to be a over n, still going to follow the same rule. Now, the seventh law could be that I have, the seventh law could be that I have x raised to power n m. Here, I can have it to be equals to x raised to power n m, or I can have it, or I can say that x raised to power n a is the same thing as s raised to power n times a, or s raised to the power an. So these are the laws. Once you know these laws, it's easy to solve problems on indices. It should be, you should know them. And this is also related to logarithms. So if you know these laws, the rule of logarithms may not be difficult for you to solve.